Hey folks, Abhilash here, and today I have with me Ashley Vega, UK professional wrestler. She recently made waves on pro wrestling Twitter after she was featured in an Instagram video posted by TNA Wrestling, and many fans pointed out the fact that she looks a bit like Liv Morgan, former SmackDown Women's Champion, WWE Superstar, and Ashley herself acknowledged the same on her Instagram and Twitter handles. And I managed to score this quick interview with Ashley. So, Ashley, first of all, thank you so much for having this chat with me.
No, thank you for having me. Thank you.
Yeah, so let's start from the very beginning, Ashley. So, when did this all start? Were you a fan of pro wrestling from the time you were a child, or did you grow a liking to it while you were growing up?
Yeah, it was so. I have an older brother, and he grew up watching wrestling.
Oh,
So the first time that I saw the women do it, that was when I got hooked, and I was like a massive, massive fan since then. So that was kind of how it all started. And then yeah, I started training at a young age and still doing it. So yeah.
so Ashley, you mentioned in one of your Instagram stories that you met WWE superstar, real life Bloodline member Naomi, and
Yes.
Naomi is one of those few people in wrestling who have no haters. Like, there's no one in the pro wrestling world who have to say bad things about Naomi. So, how was your
No.
experience meeting Naomi?
Amazing. She was just so, yeah, she was just such a lovely person. So easy to get on with. She just, she just acts like everyone else, like a normal person. Um, so yeah, she was just such a lovely person to talk to, and it was just such a nice experience to meet her and get to speak to her. So yeah, that was a really good experience.
Absolutely fantastic. So, actually, going back to that Instagram post, like this must not have been the first time that fans pointed out that you bear a resemblance with the Liv Morgan, right? You do a lot of wrestling shows, and has this happened to you in the past that people approach you and tell you that you bear a resemblance with Liv Morgan?
Yeah, I mean, so like we said, when I met Naomi, she said to me as well that I resembled her, and I wouldn't say that I look like her by any means. Obviously, it's a big compliment,
Yeah,
but I think it's just we just have similar. I don't know, maybe it's the glasses, the hair. I think that's maybe the
exactly.
where it all comes from. Yeah.
So, Ashley, WWE recently did its biggest PLE in history, WrestleMania XL, and it was a two-night extravaganza. So, did you watch the show?
Yeah, I always try and watch the shows live. Um, so I stayed up in the UK. The WrestleManias are on at like crazy times in the
Yeah.
morning. So we stayed up, we watched it, and I honestly think it was probably one of my favourite WrestleManias.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just from start to finish, both nights, amazing.
So, actually, what was your favorite moment from the two-night extravaganza?
So I really loved Sammy winning the Intercontinental
Yeah, yeah,
Champion.
yeah.
Loved that match.
Mhm.
And I also really loved watching Bailey win her title. That was a really, really good moment.
So, Ashley, are you planning to work towards making your way to the big league somewhere down the line, like AEW and WWE? Because at this point, many fans would like to see you face Liv Morgan, obviously. But
Yeah.
is there someone in your mind in WWE or AEW that you would like you see as a dream match?
Yeah. So I think, like for me, I would obviously love to wrestle Liv Morgan if she is ever up for it. I've always wanted to do this full time and make it as far as I can. So of course, WWE, AEW, TNA are all on my realm of things I'd love to
That's
achieve.
great.
So if even Naomi, I would love to be able to wrestle her. I think I look up to her a lot. Um, so yeah, right now I'm trying to get my match with Mickey James. So hopefully
Okay.
that comes. So yeah, very promising year, and hopefully down the line I can get to work for one of those major promotions.
So, actually, now we are heading towards the end of the interview. One last question from my side. On
Mhm.
this week's edition of RAW, Rhea Ripley's 380-day Women's World Title reign finally came to an end. She was attacked by Liv Morgan last week on RAW, and I would love to hear your thoughts on what was your immediate reaction to this Rhea Ripley's announcement?
Yeah, So I was really gutted. I'm a big Rhea Ripley fan, and I think her long reign was from like start to finish really good for what she's done with the belt and the women's division. But I am really excited to see if Liv Morgan
Yeah.
will go for the belt. I do think that their rivalry has been building up, and to be honest, I'm looking forward to it as much as I love Rhea and I love Liv. So for me, I'm excited to see their feuds when Rhea is healthy and healed
Yeah.
and back.
So, Ashley, it was an absolute pleasure having this chat with you. For those who want to follow Ashley on our official Instagram and Twitter handles, you can head over to Ashley Vega UK, ASHLEYVEGA UK. And Ashley, again, thank you so much for having this chat with me. And I wish
Thank
you
you
the
so
best of luck.
much. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Thank you for having me.